the ball at the camera.
Yep. Welcome to Jack Hackman Field. We're a little late getting going, a couple technical difficulties. We are in the bottom of the first, and the Everest Merchants went in order in the bottom, or the top of the inning. 1 out, 1 on for the Chaparrals. Donovan Brandel on. Pickoff attempt there at first. Base hit into left field. 2 on, 1 out for the Chaparrals. Donovan Brandel gets it done there. Another single. That will bring up Victor Gonzalez, the DH for the Chaparrals here tonight. Chaparrals go Nate McDonald, Caleb Krobenacher, Donovan Brandel, Victor Gonzalez, Luke Wirtz, Jason Kunth,
Jason Kurth.
Jason Kurth, Nathan Kunth, Sean O'Connell, and Will Lee. So this is Victor Gonzalez. First at bat of the season. This is the first game here for the Chaparrals. As comes at swing and a miss, strike 1 on Gonzalez. Both teams' first game of the year. We will see the Everest Merchants again on Sunday afternoon, 1:30. They will be down in Pittsville taking on the Pittsville River Bandits. So, new team to the Dairyland League this year. Merchants ready. Set from the stretch with 2 on. And steps off. Nothing going on there for the Chaparrals as we get set back here. Early going, like I said, this is the first game of the year. I believe it might be the first game across all of the Dairyland League this year. Excited to get baseball back going, aren't we, Rihanna?
Oh yeah, this is going to be a blast.
So that's Rihanna Ostreit here with us. She's running camera computer. She's going to have some comments here. Second pitch, ball just a little bit low on Chaparrals DH Victor Gonzalez. Few new faces on here from last year. We'll kind of go through them as we head through the game here today. As we said, we are bottom 1, nothing. Everest went in order in the first. Everest ready. Here's the pitch. That one's low, gets away from the catcher, but he keeps it in front of him. That brings the count to 2-1. Everest pitcher. See if we can get a name, make sure we get the right player there as a pitcher. But Everest pitcher, very deliberate, takes a long time out of the stretch, keeping an eye on both of the runners here for the Chaparrals as he gets set in the stretch and the pitch. Strike, 2-2. But yes, a very deliberate pitcher here in the early here so far, especially out of the stretch. Some good speed there on second for Chaparrals, Caleb Kromenacher. But he comes set, and the pitch. Ball low in the dirt again. Full count, Victor Gonzalez. Tough sledding here. The Merchants got Nate McDonald out to lead off the inning, but since 2 singles in a row, and now full count here on Victor Gonzalez. And some opportunities down the line with Luke Wirtz and Jason Kunth coming up right after here. Set and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Victor Gonzalez is the second out of the inning. And now Everest with a chance to get out of it here with Luke Wirtz coming to the plate.
It's got to be tough as a batter waiting for that pitch over and over again.
Absolutely. I mean, when you got to sit there and wait that long for the pitcher to come set, that is definitely difficult. Luke Wirtz here batting first again, now steps off.
Got a pretty big lead from the lead of the runner on second base.
Absolutely, big lead there from seconds. Pitch, that is in for a strike on Luke Wirtz. It is 0-1. Again, long time toes the rubber down there, and now gets set, gets a sign, set, looking, rocks back and forth a few times. Now raises leg, comes in. Nope, pickoff throw back to first. He is in safely. That is Brandel. Gets back in. Pitch was a strike, and Luke Wirtz is down 0-2. And Everest is one strike away from getting out of this. And when we came live, I would have been shocked if they got out of this without giving up a run, but all they need is one more strike. The 0-2 pitch.
The patience.
Yes, comes set. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 Ks in a row, and Everest gets out of a 2-on jam. We will go to the top of the second, 0-0 Everest and Marshfield.
Okay, what are the shortcuts again?
Z is the outfield camera.
You just hit it, not Command Z?
Hit it, enter. Or
At
hit
the
it,
same time?
Z space.
What?
Yeah, so basically here, I'll show you. When we come back, I'm just gonna... All right, back here from Marshfield, Jack Hackman Field. Little late getting on the air here, but it is 0-0 Everest and Marshfield. We go to the top of the second with Josh Nielsen to lead things off. Nielsen batting from the right side. As the throw goes down to second, we are ready for the second inning. Josh Nielsen, Corey McEwen, and Coleman Schilling due up here in the second for the Merchants. So we'll see here.
So far, looks like a good match.
Looks like a good match. Both teams have done very well in the Dairyland League the last few years. First pitch comes, swinging a line drive into the gap in left center, bobbled out there by the outfield, but he will get that back in, and that will be a lead-off single for Josh Nelson. First hit of the game for the Merchants. Sorry, missing the positions here in my scorebook. So we'll add those in as we go. That was Luke Wirtz with the little bobble there. Not much impact there, but leadoff single for Josh Nelson. Corey McEwen coming up, batting from the left side. Left-hander up to face the left-handed pitcher. That is Ethan Peters. First pitch, that is a strike on Corey McEwen. That brings the count 0-1. Ethan Peters, obviously 0-0 on the year. Everyone starting out from scratch with their stats. Second pitch comes in. That is another strike, 0-2.
Looked a little outside, but that ump didn't like it.
Oh, that remember there's only one person's opinion that counts when it comes to whether a pitch is a ball and a strike, and a lot of players forget that, but that guy behind the plate, he's the decision maker on that. And they come swing and a miss, is it? Foul ball, okay. We are out in the left field corner, and sometimes it's a little hard to see exactly what happens. So that's a foul ball, so Corey McEwen stays alive.
Runner on first base.
Runner on first. We are 0-2 count, stays there. Looking in, Everest batter, McEwen taking a long time getting into the box. Everest very deliberate here so far. Peters takes a long look at first. Now he comes to the plate. That ball's high. 1-2. Good waste pitch there. See if you can get him to chase, but McEwen very disciplined. Those high pitches, those high fastballs can look very juicy if you're not careful. Again, Peters, long look at first. Now comes to the plate, pop up on the infield. Oh, little confusion there between the second baseman and the shortstop, but second baseman makes the catch, and that is out number one. And now Coleman Schilling up to the plate. Right-handed hitter. Peters toes the rubber, gets set. Again, a lot of downtime between hitters, between pitches. Peters sets. Kick and the pitch. Check swing. That ball is high. Ball 1. Right in front of us, we can see that the Chaparrals already have a pitcher warming up. That is number 21, Hunter Korger. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 1-1. Big cut there from Coleman Schilling, and just whiffed on it. Peters now working a little faster, comes set. Long look at first. Now kick and the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Good pitch there from Ethan Peters. Now again, looking in, getting the sign. Now comes set. That long look as he rocks there on the rubber. Comes set, kick, pitch. That one's high, 2-2. On Coleman Schilling. 2-2 count. Peters again, now comes set to the plate. Little high, stealing. Ball goes out, almost into the outfield. And stolen base for Josh Nielsen.
He was looking pretty bored on that first base.
He was, so he decided to get himself to second base, and that was a ball, so it's full count now to Coleman Schilling with a runner in scoring position. Base hit here can open this one up, can open up the scoring. But Coleman Schilling, the full count pitch, ball 4, and that is a walk. Might have been a bit of that intentional walk. You got the open base, full count, just put them on and get yourself an extra force. But now coming up, Logan Langben.
Still only one out.
Still only one out, but you get that double play the double play is back in play with that walk, but we'll see what happens here. Logan Langben, first pitch coming in, big cut and a miss. Logan Langben last few years has also coached the Everest Legion team, but with the Legion season canceled, maybe deciding to pop in and play a little on his own. But Peters comes set, looks back at second, now comes to the plate. Pop up, outfield, right field, there's the catch. No tag as the throw comes in. 2 down, and similar to where we were last time, 2 on with 1 out, and they now with Wade Farmer coming up for the Merchants, they can get out of this. Peters getting a little mud off his cleats, it looks like. Came out here this morning before that last little round of rain just to see if they'd even get this one in, and field held up pretty good under the rain, but it's definitely muddy out there. Interesting to see how that might affect, traction for the outfielders as one goes on. Foul ball back over the bleachers, didn't quite make it out onto the trail, but that's a strike for Wade Farmer. Bats left-handed against the left-handed pitching Ethan Peters. Peters comes set, takes a quick peek back at second, now comes to the plate. That is a ball, 1-1. Peters, weird motion there, I think, from Peters, where he pulls that front foot almost behind his back leg before he comes to the plate. But we come set. Peters looks back at second again, and now to the plate. Ooh.
Pretty low.
Okay. I can only, could be low. I would have called that a strike from my angle, but then again, I'm 320 feet away from home plate here in the left field corner, so we can give you the best view in town of this one. But pitch comes, popped up, foul territory, a lot of territory there, but nobody's going to get there. Wade Farmer, 2-2 count on him now. A lot of foul territory here at Jack Hackman Field, especially towards the dugouts there. It tucks in a little bit as you come down the line, but definitely a big ballpark here. The real scary one is there is a ton of space behind home plate. Very, very good if you're the guy on third in the wild pitch, but scary for the catcher for sure. But here comes Peters, 2-2 count, 2 outs, looking to get out of a 2-on jam. Strike 3 called, inning over. Paints the corner with that one. Farmer heads back to the dugout. We will head to the bottom of the second. 0-0 Everest and Marshfield.
Camera clipped out for a little bit.
It did?
Just like a second.
Okay, that's fine. For doing the graphics? Or do you mean to do graphics?
Can you do it, please?
Yeah.
Why wait longer to be in the home of your dreams? Why worry about delays?
Okay. Where do all my pencils go?
Right here.
Okay, that one isn't sharp. Oh, God, I've missed. You're clearing the right layer for audio too, right? Okay.
And we're up.
All right. Bottom of the second, coming up here, 0-0 Everest and Marshfield, the opening game of Dairyland League Baseball here tonight. Due up for the Marshfield Chaparrals, Jason Kunth, Nathan Kunth, and Sean O'Connell. As we take a look here and they send the ball around.
You're going to have to cut us some slack on those last names because pretty sure there's a couple Kunths and a couple Kurths on there. But Steven's reading, so not on me.
Yeah, it's our first Chaparrals game. We're going to make some mistakes, and I hope you guys stick around with us because we're going to have a lot of fun here this season. We got the Chaparrals. We've got the Pittsville, as we said, the Pittsville River Bandits on Sunday afternoon at 1:30. Then we are back here Sunday night for another Chaparrals game. And between that Thursday night, we've got Women's and Co-eds League Adult Slow Pitch Softball from Marshfield Fairgrounds Park. That comes up tomorrow. First game starts at 6:30. We will be out there all night with all the softball action for you. So interested in checking it out, but can't make the trip down, especially with the wind. Tune in at onfocus.news/sports because we'll have that for you. First pitch strike to Jason. We're going to verify a name here, make sure I'm 100% right. That is Jason Kurth. And then up after him is Nathan. Let me find him on here.
Oh, that's 2 strikes up against Jason Kurth.
Wow, 2 strikes already as we're trying to figure out what's going on here. 0-2 count on Kurth. That's Nathan Kromenacher up next. Nathan and Caleb. Ooh, high pitch. He checks. Or is that a foul? Nope, that's a ball. Saw the ump put the arms up like it was a foul ball, but no. Okay, now they correct it. Nope, that was a foul ball.
I wonder what they're talking about.
I do too. I'm guessing they got crossed up because that catcher was not looking anywhere near where that ball ended up. So go out, make sure they're correct on their signs. But it's an 0-2 count to Kurth.
Ooh, now we got discussion between the umpire and the batter.
Just some friendly banter. I mean, the Dairyland, give credit. The Dairyland League is, it's a fun league. People, the guys enjoy it, and who doesn't enjoy playing baseball? I know if I actually had any skill, I'd be out there. But pitch comes in, ground ball to second. Easy play, throw to first, one down. 4-3 on the putout if you're scoring along with us. And that will bring up, now that we have all the names right, Nathan Kromenacher. Yes, Nathan Kromenacher, listening to make sure I'm right on that. So Nathan and Caleb, those of you that were on last year will remember them. They were playing for the Wisconsin Rapids high school team that was part of that really weird 13-hour break between back-to-back home runs in that sectional final as that first pitch comes in low on Kromenacher. A little windy out here tonight. Apologize if you get any of that on the microphones. We are out in the open here in the left field corner, the Ford Financial Bank press box that we've got out here. Second pitch comes in. That is a strike on Kromenacher. It's 1-1. Kromenacher bats from the left side.
Made a little contact on that one.
Little contact, I guess. Okay. Rihanna behind the computer there probably has the better view than I do, standing here in the left field corner, but
Steven likes to talk more, so I let him take the show.
Second pitch comes in. That is a strike, 1-2. I wouldn't say I like to talk more, but but we're out here. I mean, let's be honest, we're playing baseball.
Also my first time on the mic, and I don't want to start an argument.
First time on the mic for Rihanna. We're going to have a lot of fun this summer with softball and baseball. Ooh, check swing, makes a little contact. That one ends up all the way almost onto Reese Field, bounces off the fence, rolls onto the track. Kromenacher stays alive.
And a flock of children went after that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you get a quarter for when you bring that one back.
Oh, really?
And you get entered to win a bike at the end of the year.
I could use a bike. We should be playing it over there.
Pitch comes in, little ground ball right back to the pitcher. Easy play to first, 2 down.
Pretty quick play right there.
Oh yeah, that's if you're a pitcher and you're gonna get a comeback, you want the one that bounces 3 times before it makes it to you over the line drive. But
all right, that is 2 outs.
2 outs, and Sean O'Connell coming up. A lot of left-handed batters in these lineups. Not something you normally see a lot of in Major League Baseball or even high school baseball.
It is throwing me off, let me tell you.
Yes, but it's a good thing if you're playing in a league like this. First pitch comes in, ball. Look to be just a little bit inside or outside. Again, my vantage point from here isn't all that great for inside-outside. I can see high or low pretty easy. Second, here comes the pitch again. Strike.
Ooh, that looked low to me.
Looks like says it caught just the bottom of the strike zone there. Easy to get lost on exactly where that pitch is going to come in. Especially when it's the front of the plate and a lot of these batters play backs. Pitch comes in, pop fly ball. That's going to drop in, base hit into the left field. 2-out hit.
And the Chaparrals have a runner on the bases.
Chaparrals get a runner on here with 2 outs to bring up the bottom of the order in Will Lee. Perfect thing if you're an 8-hitter. You want to get that 9-hitter up if there's 2 outs. Just get that ball in play, get on base, so that worst case scenario, if your 9-hitter makes an out, you get to start the next inning at the top end. Little kid just tripped over our extension cord. Make sure everything's still working.
That's a bit of excitement.
Is everything still working? We're still good. Make sure. A lot of extension cords to give you this view from out here in the left field corner. As first pitch comes in, that is a ball.
I don't even want to count the cords.
But we make sure to take every effort we need to get you the best view of these games. Second pitch comes in low. Noticing something here with the Everest pitcher, and I don't have the full Everest lineup here to know exactly who that is. He's very good out of the windup. We saw that early on with those first 2 batters. But once he gets into the stretch, he starts having some difficulty. He's down 2-0 here. There he gets a strike in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. Looking to get out of here. Now that's going to set up, like we said, bottom of the third.
There is a runner on first. I'm watching him. Earlier, tripping over the cable. Yeah, they were successful in unplugging it, but looks like we are back. I'll try to get my angles up for you. Oh, that one didn't work. So,
all right, strike 3 as I get back from... No, okay, now we're back. As we should be getting audio here shortly.
We did lose one of our camera connections, so looks like I will be running it by hand. So
it'll take a second for the remote camera to come back. But we are heading to the top of inning number 3. Bottom of the order, Henrik Walder to lead things off. And then we head back to the top, Jer Bauman and Brandon Krantz. As we wait for our second camera to connect back up and get our graphics working here. As we said, had a little bit of difficulty here in the top of at the beginning of the game. First time out here for the year and breaking out some new equipment, and just didn't quite all work right for us. But we'll be back, like you said, on Sunday night. As I'm going to go take a run, and Rihanna's going to take you through the top of this inning as we fix our slight camera problem. But I will be right back, and Rihanna will be here for you.
yes, Steven, you can do the running this time. And we're back again. Sorry about that. All right, top of the third.
Top of the third, we're going to stick with the one camera for this inning. As first pitch comes in, that is a ball to Henrik Walder.
Try to give you guys a better look at this.
Yeah, well, base hit. No, not base, excuse me. Hit, right, little fly ball there, right to the second baseman, 1 out. And we go back to the top of the order, Jer Bauman. He singled in the first, he was out in the first as they went 1-2-3, 0 for 1 on the season. Another left-handed batter, first pitch comes in, catches the bottom of the strike zone, that is a strike.
All right, we do have a view from behind the pitcher's mound. It's a bit dark. I'm going to go run and fix that while Steven talks you through it.
All right, so we are set here. Second pitch coming in, 1-1 count as we try and get this fixed. That one is a little low, ball 2. So we get you set here with action here in the top of the third inning. Swinging a little fly ball, that's going to go foul, come out here on the track, over the fence and into the street department. Strike 2, that is 2-2 on Jer Bauman, 0 for 1 so far on the game. He sets. Pitch comes in, swing and a miss, strike 3. He strikes out 2 down, and that will bring up Brandon Kranz. Again, 0 for 1. Out in the... And that is shortstop Brandon Kranz. Pitch comes in. That one catches the top of the strike zone for a strike. 0-1 on Brandon Kranz. As we said, 0 for 1 on the game. Second pitch incoming from Peters. That is a ground ball to the second baseman. Easy play, throw to first, inning over. Kranz goes 4-3, and we head to the bottom of the third. It is still Everest 0, Marshfield 0.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Back here, Rihanna made the run out to center field. That's almost a full block away.
I also stopped to pet a dog on my way back.
Yep,
I needed to cheer up just a bit.
Some fans.
Some people's children.
Yep. Some fans out here take on. Excuse me. Join us out here in the left field corner. Great view. If you like the outfield view, it is a great view from out here.
Maybe I'll give you guys a quick look at them. Yeah, a couple cars parked out. There's the dog.
Yep. Pup, very well behaved dog. They were here a lot last year and very well behaved. Now the Marshfield Chaparrals will go top of the order.
And we lost our other camera again.
Man.
All right.
Top of the order. All right, we'll start top of the order. Some technical issues happening here, but we'll get it figured out for you. Top of the order, Nate McDonald to lead things off. First pitch, strike here in the top of the third. Or excuse me, bottom of the third. So bottom three leading it off. Now Pitt, that one's going to get just outside the infield. Second baseman, center fielder calls him off and doesn't get it. Error on the center fielder. That was the second baseman's play. Center fielder called him off, which is the proper way to do that, but the center fielder did not have a play. That will go down as an E8. And the Chaparrals get Nate McDonald on to start the the bottom of the third inning.
With a runner on first.
Runner on first. Very good play there as our center field camera does come back.
Yay!
So we can get you the better view of the pitcher, of the pitches. It's a good distance away, and I think we just dropped connection there for a second. First pitch comes in. Looked like a steal there. Put the brakes on at first. But that is a ball on Caleb Kromenacher. One of the more fun names to say I think we will see here in the year, the Kromanacher. Right up there with the Kowalskis from Mozini and a couple others, but rolls off the tongue pretty well here as they throw back to first. No play on there. Nate McDonald doing a little dance as the first baseman took several steps towards the pitcher's mound before he threw that one back. They come set. Now another play back at first. Gets in. Ooh, that was a close play there at first. Close play at first, but
Being bold on first base.
leadoff hitter, got some speed, get there to second, maybe get yourself knocked in here. Kromanacher did single back in the first. He's 1 for 1 on the year.
I believe he also did steal a base earlier
He did.
in the game. He already stole second.
Nope, that was Kromanacher that stole second,
Oh, yeah.
the batter. Nate McDonald did get out. We didn't catch exactly what the out was. We were still getting everything running here. But now 2 balls to Caleb Kromanacher. That first inning there for the Chaparrals, Nate McDonald got out, then Kromanacher singled and then stole a base. Brandel singled, and then back-to-back Ks by Victor Gonzalez and Luke Wirtz to end the inning. So an opportunity there in the first.
You can see how far he's leading off.
Oh yeah, he's looking for a jump there. If he can get a jump and tailor that in, but he's not going here. Ball comes in, that is a strike. 2-1 to Caleb Kromanacher. Excuse me, 3-1. 3-1 to Caleb Kromanacher. Nobody out, runner on first. That is Nate McDonald. Now I'll throw back to first, runner back easily on that one. I think he's not quite getting the same lead he had there after that close call he had about 3 pitches ago.
Yeah, his second attempt.
Yeah. He did take a couple steps towards second on the first pitch. Now nothing coming here. Now that ball hit. That one might make it in the gap. No, that'll be caught in the left field. So Kromanacher flies out to left. Forces McDonald to stay there at first. And now that will bring up Donovan Brandel. Singled back in the first, was stranded. 1 for 1. So 1 out here. Again, Nate McDonald still on first. Reached on that error by the center fielder. But Donovan Brandel will come set at home. Set batting from the left side of the plate. Another lefty. As we come set, first pitch comes in. That is a strike. 0-1 on Donovan Brandel. Had a real good hit into the gap, left center gap there in the first inning. But then those back-to-back strikeouts, both swinging by Gonzalez and Wirtz, ended the threat there in the first. So they come set again. Little foul dribbler here. Oh, expect better from a third base coach, especially when I'm pretty sure that's a player that comes out and does that. Just kind of let that one roll past, but it's 0-2 on Donovan Brandel. Great spot to be in if you're the pitcher. So 1 out, as we said, runner on first. That is McDonald. Long look at McDonald. McDonald's been dancing around there at first ever since he got on. Ball comes to the plate very high. Ball 1. 1-2. Catcher up out of his stance to get his hands on that one.
Yeah, wind is starting to pick up again.
Yep, wind's starting to pick up. Wind is blowing out, so get a good swing on a ball out towards left field. Get a good swing on that. As that one little dribbler at the plate stays alive. 1-2. Donovan Brandel. So 1-2 count. It's very windy, very cold, but we're excited just to have baseball. I mean, it was definitely a question throughout the day whether or not this one would get played.
Throughout the year, whether we'd have baseball or not.
True, very true. I mean, we're glad to be out here. We're glad that we can bring these games to you if you choose to stay home. That pitch just a bit outside. 2-2. Got to drop a little Bob Uecker there, just a bit outside. Steven
and his Bob Uecker.
He's the greatest. Anybody that calls baseball wants to be as good as Bob Uecker, and I know for a fact that I am not. But
I am just glad that this headset you got me is keeping my ears warm. That's what I'm happy
absolutely. This is not necessarily what you would expect for June weather coming up the next few days, but we'll take the sun to dry it out after everything that happened. The runner moving, little dribbler in front of home plate. That will advance the runner to second. So that will go down as a sacrifice for Donovan Brandel. 1-3. That will advance Nate McDonald to second.
Finally.
Maybe almost a hit, might have been a hit and run, because that was not the swing you would expect on a play like that, but just trying to get that bat on that ball so the runner doesn't get out. But that'll go down as a sacrifice, 1-3. And that will bring up Victor Gonzalez, struck out on a full count in the first, 0 for 1 on the year. So we've got McDonald on second, 2 down. Just need to get bat on ball here, get that ball to fall down, and McDonald with his speed can definitely score from second. Come set. Long look at second. Now the pitch comes in, foul back into the screen, 0-1. That one heading straight back. Glad we're not out there in the press box, because you know that fence is there. And anybody that sat at parks like this where you're pretty close to the fence, you know the fence is there, but you just don't quite see it. And that ball comes flying back at you like that. But we'll take it out here where you have a little more reaction time before that ball comes flying at you. But as we were saying, we were supposed to have softball yesterday, men's league, out at the fairgrounds, but Tropical Depression Cristobal had a lot to say about that last night. But we will be back with softball tomorrow night, women's league and co-ed leagues out at the fairgrounds. As pitch comes in, ball a little bit high.
Wait, did you call it Cristobal?
I think that's
I think it's Cristobal.
Cristobal. I take the correction on the pronunciation. Cristobal.
Oh, I'll give you a correction.
Absolutely. I always appreciate a correction.
Cristobal.
As pitch comes in, way outside.
And McDonald wanted that one. He was waiting for it to hit the ground.
Yeah, McDonald was hoping that one would get past, because if you can get to third here, that's even better. But
2 outs for Chaparrals.
Yep, 2-1 count, 2 outs. We are in the bottom of the third. As we get things corrected here, a little bit of an issue with the graphics, but we'll keep up on that. We'll get it in shape by the end, so we'll be ready for Sundays. We got a baseball doubleheader. Strike. Ooh. Victor Gonzalez does not agree with that call. He leaned back on that one. Didn't agree with that one at all, but as we said earlier, everyone has an opinion on that one, but only one opinion counts. So 2-2 count again. Chance to get out of this one. As they come set. Again, long look back at second at McDonald. And here's the pitch. Oh, staying alive, fouls that one back. Still 2-2, 2 outs. Let's bring some new balls out to the umpire. 2 outs. Chaparrals lead the hit column 3-1. Only one error in the game. That one there at the beginning of the inning on the center fielder, who should have let the second baseman take that little pop fly that dropped in between them, but called him off and then couldn't make the play. That's, as a former second baseman, that's one that can be a little frustrating. Pitch comes in, another follow back. Gonzalez. Now the 6th pitch of the at-bat. Stays 2-2. McDonald there just looking to get that pitch. DH for the Chaparrals this year, or tonight, Victor Gonzalez. Long look in for the sign. Now comes set and a long look back at second. Kick pitch.
Ooh.
Strike 3 called. Gonzalez again not agreeing with that one. He stood there for a long time looking back at that umpire, but strike 3 called, and we will go to the top of the 4th. 0-0 Everest and Marshfield.
Oh, I needed to sniffle so bad.
Can you pull up the lineup card so I can get positions? How do you think we're doing?
We're up, so that's all that really matters.
What's our view count?
We are at 2.
I figured. Well, we were late.
You were at 4.
One, 6.
3, 2, 1, up.
Welcome back here at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield as we go to the top of the 4th. 0-0. Good. Both teams have had chances, but neither of them able to capitalize. Some key strikeouts for both of them, for both teams. Both pitchers really getting themselves out of trouble as we get set for going through here and getting some positions into my scorebook here so we can a little bit better guide you through this one. Taking a look here, a little bit of a little bit better crowd than I was expecting, to be completely honest with you, coming into this one, as, obviously a cold night, everything else going on.
They're also
well bundled.
Yeah.
Yeah, and very nice stands here. So we get set. Ryan Hubeck comes up here in the top of the 4th, the right fielder for the Everest Merchants. One of the few right-handed batters we've seen out here so far, and he'll take a pitch in the dirt for a ball. 1-0. Both teams very left-handed heavy, and strongly suggest if you get a chance to get out here, take in a game. If you don't want to get in with the crowd, ball 2. Bring some lawn chairs. There's some great places to sit just past the dugouts on either side. Out here you can join us in left field. Left field corner, great view of the game from out here. Field kind of set down below the path if you're familiar with the Wildwood Connector Trail. Pitch comes in just low. Ball 3, 3-0 here on the Merchants right fielder Ryan Hubeck. Try and protect the wind here, protect our mics from the wind here a little bit. Pitch comes in Hubeck was heading his way to first base, and the ump called him back on a strike. 3-1. Hard to see if that one was in and out. Looked good up or down, but Hubeck thought he had a walk there, and he was about 6 steps towards first when he had to turn around, come back, and pick the bat up. Second pitch comes in. That one inside, gets all the way back to the fence. Hubeck hurrying his way down to first, and I believe he will make the turn, but he will stay. So that'll go down as a walk. Hubeck gets to first. And that will bring up third baseman Josh Nielsen. Another right-handed batter, so now runner at first, nobody out. So Nielsen, strike. There we go. Gets a pitch in there. Good, especially after a walk like that where you just weren't on. It's very, very good to get that first strike. Get that confidence back. Get ahead in the count. You can work around a little bit more. Come set. Quick look back at first. Now throws, swing and a miss. Strike 2. New pitcher for the Chaparrals did not catch the number. They will come in for Ethan Peters. Right-handed pitcher this time. See if we can catch the number next time they come through. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Throw down to first. Not in time. Nielsen will strike out. Trying there to catch Hubeck snapping, and almost did. Hubeck was just kind of taking a casual stroll back there to first. But now it is the beer batter, Corey McEwen. So everybody here is going to be looking for a strikeout because They're going to look for that half-price beer they offer here if you get down to a Shaps game, if you strike out the beer batter. But
The beer batter.
the beer batter.
What is that?
Oh, swing off the catcher, swinging a foul ball back to the screen. They designate one batter out here every game. Usually it's the best hitter for the other team, and if he strikes out for the next till the bottom of the next inning, end of the next inning, half inning, all drinks in the stadium are half price.
Now that sounds like a bargain.
That is a very good bargain. So if you want to get down here, enjoy a Shaps game when it warms up a little bit, this is a wonderful place to be. Swinging a fly ball, that one's going to might get down in the gap. No, left fielder. That is going to be Luke Wirtz is going to get over there and make the play. 2 down.
First base runner didn't make it to second.
Nope, first to stay. Usually you won't see somebody tag up from first to second. But 2 outs now, so much better position for the pitcher. So we come set. Again from the stretch. Kicking the pitch, comes in, that is a strike. Late call from the umpire. You gotta kind of take a pause there and make sure that the umpire is what he's gonna call, because he kind of stands up, almost stretches a little bit, then makes the call. His prerogative. Second pitch comes in, that is a strike. Schilling checked his swing, but that'll count as a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes and 2 outs.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Again, getting on after that at that leadoff walk. Swing and a miss, strike 3. They get out of it. Leadoff walk is stranded. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 left. We head to the bottom of the 4th. 0-0.
Oh man, that camera, the zoom is sticking. I'll zoom out a bit, and then it'll zoom all the way out of the frame.
Hey,
What?
Why wait longer to be in the home of your dreams? Why worry about delays that could affect your closing?
all right, we are back. We head to the bottom of the 4th. The Marshfield Chaparrals will send up Luke Wirtz, Jason Kurth, and Nathan Kromenacher. Here in the bottom of the inning. Good, strong pitching performance here from both sides. As we see both sides getting out of some jams. So looking here as they're still warming up. Fun, like we talked a little bit about the environment out here. It is a fun place for a game. Obviously a little less going on here this year than there has been in the past, as the American Legion did cancel their season this year. As Chaparrals get set, as we said, Luke Wirtz here coming to the plate. Left fielder for the Chaparrals. We said 0 for 1. He struck out swinging in the bottom of the 1st, ended that inning after they got in 2 back-to-back singles. Him and Victor Gonzalez struck out. So, long look in at new pitcher for Everest, unable to catch a number. We'll try and grab it here as we go. But first pitch comes in. That one is a little low. Ball 1 to Luke Wirtz. Early season, not much warm-up time for any of these teams, as they have only had a very brief opportunity to kind of get together and do that. Swinging a high fly ball. That one's going to go towards the line, and that is that a catch? Yes.
Sure looks like it.
Sure looks like. Hard to tell. I was all the way over in the right field line, but that will go down as a fly to the first baseman. 1 down. Couldn't quite tell as he kind of crumpled over there. Not sure if he was kind of, that's one of those plays you make where you kind of crumple over the ball, put it back in your glove, and then you pop up and hold it.
Sounds like you've done it before.
Will not confirm or deny that fact. Will not confirm or deny the fact that I did that in a softball game. First pitch, that is a ball. Looked a little bit low here from the corner for Jason Kurth, the third baseman for the Chaparrals here tonight. He is 0 for 1, grounded out to second in the second inning. Pitch comes in, that is ball 2. So lots of opportunities for both teams, as we said in this game. Chaparrals had 2 on, 1 out in the first. They then got a runner on in the second, another runner on in the third, as that's a strike to Kurth. Merchants went in order in the first, then put 2 on in the second, and then put 1 on in the fourth. So both teams have had base runners, just unable to capitalize. As the pitch comes in, swing and a fly, and
caught by the catcher?
caught by the third baseman. Diving grab over there, it looks like. Or no, that's a foul ball. Okay. He kind of looked like he caught it there for a second. Again, those plays out to the right side of the field can sometimes be a little hard to see, as we are all the way out in the left field corner, but that one was foul down the line. So 2-2 count on Jason Kurth, the third baseman.
I heard the crack and people clapping.
Yeah. 2-2 pitch comes in. Check swing, and that is low, or I believe low. Looked low from here. But full count, 1 out, nobody on for Jason Kurth. Right-handed hitter. Right-handed pitcher comes set. Big kick, and the pitch. Ball 4. Ball 4. So Kurth will walk and get himself to first, and that will bring Nathan Kromenacher, the right fielder, to the plate with 1 out and 1 on. Kromenacher dribbled back to the pitcher in the second inning. He is 0 for 1 on the year. Kromenacher, left-handed hitter. As we said, him and Caleb, both playing for Wisconsin Rapids last year, team that made it to a sectional final. First pitch comes in. That one is way inside. Kromenacher has to skip out of the way of that one. 1-0. They were part of that game that we did last year where the Eau Claire North hit a home run. Thunder, lightning, the whole storms. Game got delayed to the next day. First batter of the startup as Everest comes set in the pitch. Swinging a foul ball straight back. That's going to go up over the top. Good thing we're not parked back there. But if you have if you need to check out your insurance, you should check out Marshfield Insurance to make sure that if you're parked out here and you get a foul ball through the windshield, that'll get replaced for you. Marshfield Insurance can help you with all of that, all your insurance needs. Going back to our story, so they come back the next day, 13 hours later, and first batter for Eau Claire North in the resumed game hits a home run. Back-to-back home runs, 13 hours apart.
No, that would be cool to see.
Well, it was a long day because we drove back, swing, and now a base hit. There's ground ball. No. Throw to first. Safe. Safe. Oh, wow.
Huh.
I was ready to call him out, but no, he is safe. That will go down as an infield single.
I was expecting a throw to second on that play.
Interesting choice there. I mean, you get the turn to second, but you get that extra jump with the lead, and Kurth got down there, which forced him to go to first, and I think that delay of looking back at second, realizing he didn't have a play, gave Kromenacher the chance to run down the line there and get the hit. So Kromenacher will reach on the base hit.
Runners on
Or
first,
no.
second.
Check that. They ruled that an error. So that error will go against the pitcher, as we see on the board. Swing and a miss, strike one for Sean O'Connell. Runners at first and second.
And only one out.
Only one out. One strike on Sean O'Connell. He singled to left field back in the first. In the second. 1 for 1. Swinging a little dribbler back towards the Chaparrals dugout. That'll be 0-2. Here in the bottom of the fourth, Chaparrals play 9. There are some mercy rules, but I don't think we're going to see that with the way the pitching's been on point here so far today. As we've got 4 hits, 2 errors so far in the game. Everest pitcher takes a long stroll back behind the rubber there on the mound. They wait for Sean O'Connell to get back in the box. Now he'll get up on the rubber, and the runners take their leads from first and second. Kromenacher at first, Kurth at second. The kick and the pitch fouled straight back into the fence, heading back towards those fans there on the right side, and stays alive at 0-2. Good cut there and sent it back towards the backstop. Good play if you're, looking to stay alive, not quite your pitch. But 0-2 count, 1 out. Base hit here could score at least 1. Kromenacher does have some good speed, so hitting the gap might score 2. Kick and the pitch. High. Ball 1. 1-2 on Sean O'Connell. So, sun's starting to set right there over the old armory. Right in my line of sight as I'm trying to watch this one. So, ball low in the dirt, scooped out nicely there. 2-2 count. Good scoop there by Logan Langben. Count gets back up to 2-2. And the pitch, ground ball, back up the middle. Then possibility for 2. They get 1, throw to first, not in time. So fielder's choice for O'Connell. That one goes 6-4. That will erase Kromenacher. Kurth will get to third, but now 2 outs. And the shortstop, Will Lee, coming up. He got out in the second inning. Did not record how he got out, so it's the best we're going to have, as he did his 0 for 1 on the year. First pitch comes in. That is a strike to Will Lee, 0-1. Just need to get, probably by the next half inning, that sun should be down below the trees, and we're going to have a great view of this one the rest of the way. So 2 out. Runners on the corners. Will Lee. Curveball comes in, catches the bottom of the zone.
That was a great pitch.
Good, slow, 12-6 curveball. One of those that you love to see from a pitcher. 0-2. So now again, an opportunity to get out. They got 2 runners on with 1 out. Pitch comes in. Ball. As we said, I have a little bit of difficulty seeing inside-outside from our angle, but that was definitely good up and down, but must have been a little bit outside. So 1-2 count. Runner, very, very enticing runner there at third base. Just trying to get the bat on the ball. Ball outside. 2-2. Two. Triple twos on the scoreboard. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. We are in the bottom of the 4th inning.
And neither team has scored yet.
Neither team has scored. In fact, it's the first time we've gotten a runner to third base in this game. That ball hit. That's floating in. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Kurth will score. O'Connell will be forced to stay at second. That is a RBI single.
It's like they knew that I said something.
And Marshfield takes the lead 1-0. Great two-out hitting there, just poking that ball into left field. Got that ball down, gets the RBI, and turns the order over as we come back to Nate McDonald. Still 2 runners on, still 2 outs. Nate McDonald, top of the order, coming up here for the Chaparrals. Coming up from the stretch. Takes a long look back at second. Now the kick and the pitch over his head. Up there at the...
I would have been spooked.
Oh, that one, those are scary ones. When that ball's coming up at your head like that, and it's a little different here because, I mean, these guys aren't throwing 98, 99, but anyway, that ball's coming at your head. Second pitch comes in. That one is low. 2-0 is the count here. Long inning here for the Chaparrals. A lot of deep counts here, which is exactly what you want to see here early going with pitchers that probably aren't quite as stretched out as you'd expect. As now the pitcher steps off the back of the rubber, takes a little walk around. Now just standing on the back of the mound. I'm not sure what he's waiting for. Now toes the rubber, comes set, looks back at second. A big kick and the pitch. That one's a little bit low. 3-0 to Nate McDonald. Interesting to see. Do you give him the green light here? You know, if I remember back to my Little League Baseball, I mean, our coaches got really angry at us if we swung on a 3-0 count. So, interesting to see what will happen here as the kick and the pitch looks that one in all the way, and it's a strike. 3-1. You know, 3-0 count, you might just get lucky enough to get that referee wow, I'm still in basketball mode. The umpire, that strike zone gets very small on a 3-0 count. Good to wait there, get the walk, load the base up. Swinging a base hit, that ball's going to drop into the gap. 1 run will score. They're going to hold McDonald at first. We're going to have first and third. All of this happening with 2 outs. That is a single for McDonald, RBI, and we will see our 7th hitter of the inning. I'll get everything scored up here for you. As Caleb Kromenacher will come up. He is 1 for 2. Singled in the first, stole a base, flew out to left in the third. And he will be the 7th batter to come to the plate here for the Chaparrals in the 4th. Chaparrals lead 2-0. Pitch comes in. That is a strike.
He pulled back on that one.
Yep, checked his swing, but was just caught the corner of the plate there. Caught the corner of the strike zone, according to our umpire. And a little weird. Not sure if there's some discomfort. I've noticed the pitcher kind of taking some walking, saw him move his shoulder around a little bit, but he's keeping going here. Now he steps off again, looks back towards first. You know, first and third situation here. Got a lot of options on double steals. A little harder to do with 2 outs. Pitch comes to the plate, little floater. That one's going to drop in. Another run will score. 3-run inning, all with 2 outs as Will Lee comes in to score. And it is another single for the Chaparrals, and it is first and second. First and second. We try and get this to update on screen. I'm going to step in here on...
Okay, just take my laptop. No big deal.
There we go. All right, now everything should be right. All right, there we go. Still Workout Technologies. We've got a conference on the mound here. As now the 8th Chaparral to hit here in the inning will come to the plate, and Donovan Brandel, the first baseman, singled in the first. Sacrificed in the third on a very, very interesting hit and run. Just kind of, I mean, he barely pushed that one back to the pitcher, but it counts as a sacrifice. So 1 for 1 on the year. And he comes to the plate with runners on first and second. First base is Nathan Kromenacher. Or excuse me, Caleb Kromenacher. Second, Nate McDonald. And comes set and the pitch. Little dribbler back to first. That should end it. Throw to first, inning over. But the Chaparrals get only 3 hits, excuse me. 3 hits, a walk, an error, leave 2. We head to the top of the 5th. 3-0. Chaparrals.
If your path to achieving your hopes and dreams is less than clear, Meyer & Associates provides the direction and guidance that helps put things into focus. We provide financial advice and customized solutions that help take the uncertainty out of your dreams for today and the future.
We can work together to make an honest assessment, understand your options, commit to a plan, live life brilliantly. Our team is here to help.
Hey, sports fans, if you're looking for the best chair in the house,
Okay,
come
I
down
need a
to
break.
R&R Flooring and Furniture in Spencer.
I left my trunk open too.
Yeah.
We carry Franklin Furniture, Lang Furniture, Serta recliners, Simmons recliners, electric chairs.
This will be easier.
chairs
This
that
will be
have phone
easier
chargers
tomorrow.
in. That is the best chair in the house. Come down and see us.
Where are we going?
We also have these sports tables.
Where are we going to be tomorrow?
And anything you
Softball,
want. Brewers,
fairgrounds.
Bucks, Badgers.
But I
come
don't
on
think we're
in.
gonna be able to-
Thank you.
Okay. Back here from Jack Hackman Field at the Stephen J. Miller Recreational Center in Marshfield. We'll go through the full name. As we get set for the top of the 5th inning. First pitch comes in, swing and a miss, strike 1 on Logan Langben, the catcher. He is 0 for 1 today, flew out to right field in the second. This ball foul. Quick 0-2.
Straight into the parking lot.
Langben straight into the parking lot. Just a reminder, if you're coming out here, make sure your insurance is all ship shape with Marshfield Insurance. Give them a call for a quote today. Just making that one up as we go. Swings, pitch, and swing and a miss, strike 3. Langben goes down on 3 straight pitches. 1 out on the inning.
Looks like the Chaparrals came in with some momentum from the last
Yep.
at-bat.
Amazing how much easier it is to pitch with a lead. Just getting that set up there, pitching with a lead, you can just go right at these hitters because worst case scenario, you give up a run. You got a 3-run lead, you can afford to give up a run or 2. So they come set, first pitch, pop up. That one heading towards the line, that one will get out of play into the Chaparral bullpen for just a very high, very loud strike.
But they were ready for that.
They were ready. Give credit to Nathan Kromenacher for making the big run over. I mean, there's still a decent amount of foul territory down here as you get down by the bullpen. As we get set, pitch comes in. That one will be fouled down the right field line. 5 straight strikes thrown here by the Chaparrals as they are just going right after these Everest hitters. Exactly what you want to do on a cold night when you're starting out. And just as I say that, announcers curse, ball 1.
Whoa, I'm chilly.
Yes, it is.
Wind is brisk.
It's a brisk wind. I know it's going to be windy tomorrow. Swing and a miss. That ball dropped. They're going to have to complete the play to first. Throw comes down. And that is another strikeout and 1-3 on the putout. 2 down now for the Chaparrals. And up comes the 9-hitter, Henrik Walder, the second baseman. Exactly where I was when I played second base. Second baseman and the 9-hitter. But, you know, a lot of it was just playing for the fun of the game. Baseball is probably my favorite sport. As that ball gets popped up, that one's going to go out of play, out towards the parking lot again. Suggestion for you, if you do come out here to catch a game, there is take the walk, park back by the old armory, and walk the little extra distance. Now another foul ball, that one goes straight back into the fence, and it is 0-2. They could get out of this throwing 10 pitches this inning. If they get the strike here, it's a 10-pitch inning for 3 outs. And the pitch comes, nope. Announcer's curse comes in again. That one just a little bit low. Ball 1-2. 9-hitter second baseman Henrik Walder. Popped out to the second baseman in the third. He is 0 for 1. Set, kick, and the pitch, little low again. Ball 2. 2-2, 2 outs, nobody on.
Looks like he's getting a little bit risky with his pitches.
You know, you got those strikes, but now is when you come back down, just throw one. Little ground ball right up the middle. Shortstop gets it, bobbles it. Not sure how they're going to score that. We're going to wait to see what the official scorer gives that. That was a tough play anyway. But I'm going to score it as a hit. I'm just gonna make decisions. They haven't made a decision on the board yet, but temporarily till we see what they decide to do, we're gonna give that. Actually, no, they did already award that a hit. They just did. So that is a infield single. That puts a runner on first. Two outs, and that will bring us back to the top of the order. And Jer Bauman, he is 0 for 2 today with a strikeout. First pitch comes in, that is a strike, was dropped, runner doesn't advance. Dribble there just into the left-hand hitter's batter's box, which is where Bauman sets himself up here for this 0-1 pitch. You know, that was a really pop-up. That one coming here right side, right fielder. That is Kromenacher, gets the catch, ends the inning. So the infield single doesn't hurt. 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Chaparrals coming up leading 3-0.
At Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation, we close loans fast. Homeowners, home buyers, and realtors love it.
Fast? Anybody can claim they're fast.
You're right, but we'll guarantee it. Our branch will close your loan in 30 days or less, or we'll pay your closing costs.
Why wait longer to be in the home of your dreams? Why worry about delays that could affect your closing?
At Fairway, we're fast. We guarantee it. 30 days or less, or we'll pay your closing costs.
Call today to find out how you can be in the home of your dreams.
Faster with Fairway.
Forward Bank, originally incorporated in Marshfield, has been around for 100 years, and in those 100 years has grown tremendously and continues to do so. With locations in Colby, Greenwood, Marshfield, Medford, Stanley, Thorpe, and Withee, they are always looking to be part of your family, business, farm, or nonprofit. For personal loans, business loans, life insurance, or homeowners insurance, stop by one of their 7 convenient locations and see how they can help you move forward.
Back here from Jack Hackman Field as the Chaparrals will look to add to their 3-run lead. Scoring 3 runs there in that last inning. Donovan Brandel will lead things off for the Chaparrals here as we see number 20.
What you looking for, Steven?
There it is, okay.
In the wind, we lost our lineup.
Number 20, Nathan Kromenacher warming up for the Chaparrals.
Hey, you dropped it again.
Thank you, Rihanna.
I'm so helpful.
Wind out here is blowing everything around. Get it pinned under the iPad that's running our graphics. All right. Left-handed hitter, Donovan Brandel, first baseman. First pitch comes in, follows that one straight back into the fence, 0-1.
We'll start his round off with some contact at least.
Yep, good thing to get. Same thing if you're, you talk about that first strike. Make contact. That's so important. Because you know what? You never know what's going to happen when you make contact. Pitch comes in, swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
He wants one bad.
Yeah, that was a big cut. That 320 sign looks a little more inviting than you think out there, but with that wind blowing out to left field, that's going to be a tough job there for a right-handed hitter. Swinging a high fly ball, that one drops in, base hit, into the gap. Right fielder will come over, cut it off, it will hold him to a single. But Donovan Brandel opens up with a no out hit. Very good thing. Get first runner on, first hitter get on. That is awesome if you are a
Chaparral fan. Not so much, and also just in general, because there's so much more you can do when you get that leadoff runner on. Now up is Victor Gonzalez. 2 strikeouts on the day as that ball's low and in the dirt, but Langben keeps it in front of him. Struck out swinging in the first, struck out looking in the third. Did not like many of those calls in that strikeout in the third. He was not happy, but faked the throw back to first. Nothing happened in there. First baseman was actually off the bag. That was a ball on the inside, a little low too.
Oh, thank you. 2 balls, no strikes. Pitch, and that one fouled, almost gets over the fence, just catches the top there. It's for strike 1, 2-1 count. Said runner on first, that is Brandel. Gonzalez bats from the right-hand side against right-handed pitcher from Everest. So again, that one popped up, that one's going to get out, and again, just catches the top of that fence and evens the count out at 2-2.
A few people in the crowd put their hands up.
Yep, that's one of those. The fence, if you're closer to home plate in either side of the bleachers, that fence and the roof makes it difficult for balls to get in there. But ball low in the dirt.
Ooh, runner stayed on first.
Stayed on first. Langben did a very good job getting down, keeping that one in front of him. Keeping that runner at first. So now we get a full count, nobody out for Gonzalez. Then gets a sign, comes set.
Let's see what he does here.
Comes in, ground ball, that one's going to head to third. Possible double play here. No, they're just going to go to first and get Gonzalez. So Gonzalez will be out 1-3 on the sacrifice. That will advance Brandel to second. And 1 out, which will bring up Luke Wirtz. Wirtz struck out in the first, flew out to the first baseman in the fourth to start that inning off. He is 0 for 2, left fielder for the Chaparrals. 1 out, runner on second. Wirtz comes, again, batting from that right-hand side. See if he can get himself an RBI here. Comes set. That one way high and inside, kind of up over the top of him there, but that is a ball.
Yeah, a bit quick after that stare down to the runner at second.
Yeah, quick pitch there. See if he can catch him off guard. Good strategy, but Everest taking a long look at that runner at second. Might have something on here, and now Donovan Brandel calls time, heads back to first. Or at the second, excuse me. Now we come set. Pitch coming toward the plate. That is a strike.
Now that was pretty.
Good pitch there. 1-1 the count, 1 out. Runner on second. We are in the bottom of the 5th. Chaparrals lead 3-0. Set, and the pitch, little tapper right at the plate, strike 2. Just got something on that. As the wind starts to pick up even more out here,
Yeah.
Runner rolling, swinging a foul. That's going to foul off. Ooh, hit and run on there, but that's a foul ball staying alive as Donovan Brandel will head back to second. Good play there. If that ball's hitting the gap anywhere, base hit, Brandel's going to have an easy trot home. But needless to say, that ball went foul, so 1 and 2, still the count. Comes set. Long look back at second, kick in the pitch. Ball in the dirt. Again, Langben doing a good job keeping that ball in front of him. Langben's done an amazing job back there keeping those balls in front of him, keeping those runners from advancing as we try and block our microphones from the wind here. Like we said, it is quite windy, blowing straight out to left field. So these right-handed hitters here, like Kurth, have got to be looking at that left field corner and swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down. Just cut right through that one. Good cut there, just couldn't make contact. So now Jason Kurth, left-handed hitter, third baseman coming up. He is 0 for 1 today. He does have a walk and scored back in the 4th inning. So 2 outs, 3-0. First pitch comes in, that is a ball.
And we have a helicopter flying over the field.
Very, very common sight out here. We're right on the flight path from the hospital. So, ball, that one down low, ball 2. And now we're starting to see a lot of those balls spiked into the dirt there. That one looked like it might even have bounced before it even got to the plate. But 2-0 count. Kick and the pitch. That one.
Another
ball. 3-0. 3 straight balls there after the strikeout.
They all looked about the same spot, too.
Yep, all low. 3-0. See what comes. See what they got here. Pitch. That one called a strike. I don't know if Kurth was trying to duke the umpire out a little bit when he turned out on that one. Looked like he was trying to get out of the way of it, but
we got movement on our cameras.
Oh yeah. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Full count.
Full comes back from that 0-3 count, gets it back to a full count here. Full count, 2 outs, traveling time for Brandel at second. Great opportunity here to get a run if you can get contact on that ball and swing. Foul. Ooh, just got something on that to stay alive. And we come back, and Brandel heads back to second just to take off again soon as that pitch is thrown. No reason to stick around. There's
full
no
count
outcome.
And 2 outs.
No full count, 2 outs. There's no outcome where he can make the out. Unless like he gets thrown out at home. But now, little fly ball back behind second. That one's going to be caught by the shortstop, and they get out of it again. Fly out to the shortstop. 1 hit, 1 left. We head to the top of the 6th. 3-0. Chaparrals.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
If your path to achieving your hopes and dreams is less than clear, Meyer & Associates provides the direction and guidance that helps put things into focus. We provide financial advice and customized solutions that help take the uncertainty out of your dreams for today and the future.
We can work together to make an honest assessment, understand your options, commit to a plan, live life brilliantly. Our team is here to help.
We are back, top of the 6th inning. Kranz, Hubeck, and Nielsen, 2, 3, 4 hitters up for the Everest Merchants. New pitcher in for the Chaparrals. It is Nathan Kromenacher. So Kromenacher comes in, or excuse me, not wrong Kromenacher. Make sure we got the right one here. No, that is Nathan Kromenacher, the right fielder. Not sure, can't see the number of who's in right field now. We'll try and get that information when we can.
Let me use my tools here.
Yeah, we'll get a zoom in here, see if we get a good look at the number on the new right fielder.
23 is in right field.
23. So 23, that is Victor Gonzalez moves out to right field.
He's second batter on their lineup, correct?
Fourth.
Excuse me.
And Nathan Kromenacher, the right fielder, will go to pitcher. So my guess is that the pitcher that was being DH'd for, that spot is gone. So now, so Nathan Kromenacher will keep his spot in the lineup. He was batting 7th. And then Victor Gonzalez will stay batting 4th, but he moves from being DH to being the right fielder. But we have Nathan Kromenacher on the bump. First pitch comes in. That is high and outside for a ball to Brandon Krantz. 1-0 count as that wind continues to pick up here at Jack Hackman Field. Second pitch comes in, gets that one in the zone for a strike, 1-1. Really starting to get some wind picking up here. I know tomorrow's going to be quite windy all day, so anything you got outside, that ball a little high for a ball, 2-1. Anything you don't have strapped down or tied down outside that might fly away, might want to get that taken care of soon, as that pitch comes in for a strike. 2-2.
Yeah, I will be bundling up tomorrow. That's for sure.
Tomorrow a little chilly, but we will have softball. That is the plan. Pitch comes in. That is a ball. We head to a full count here. Ball. We have Women's League and Co-Ed League slow pitch softball tomorrow. Lots of pitch comes in. That ball is high and it's a walk. So Kromenacher walks his first batter. That is Krantz. So runner on first, nobody out for Ryan Hubasek.
I like that one.
That is another fun name. So fun names here in the game. 2 Kromenachers, a Hubasek. Always look for those fun names. Other thing we always look for, haven't seen any good stuff yet here today, is good facial hair. Those of you that didn't pay attention to our coverage of the Medford Raiders boys basketball team during the winter missed out on might have been the greatest mustache I've seen on a high school kid ever. Full grease twisted handlebar mustache.
It was pretty impressive.
Yeah. Swinging a strike. Looked up like he popped that one up there, but nope, he swung and missed. That is strike 1.
You can see our camera shaking in the wind.
Yes, it is quite.
I might have to run over there.
We might have to fix that one between innings. I don't think there's much we can do. Swing. That one popped up. That one's going to be right there for the shortstop. Takes a few more steps back and makes the catch for out number 1.
Yeah, that first base runner had no chance.
But that wind, you saw it right there perfectly, how much that wind is affecting it. Shortstop Will Lee started out right there on the edge of the grass, had to take about 5 steps back as that ball carried in this really strong wind blowing straight out to left field. But now up is Josh Nelson. And first pitch comes in. That is a strike. Strike 1 to Nelson. 1 out, runner on first. First 1 out, looking to get an opportunity. Try and break into this lead a little bit. You don't need everything here. Swing and a miss, strike 2. You don't need everything here. Just worry about getting that first run. Get the first run, then get the second one, then get the third one. Too many times, especially in these types of, at all levels really, you see players that try and get the 3-run home run with nobody on base. Doesn't help you at all. You got to get runners, you got to get the runs in order. As again, we get another really strong gust of wind coming in here. They come set. Kromanacher pitch. That one a little low and inside. Ball 1. 1 and 2.
Got a runner on first.
Yep, runner on first. 1 and 2. Oh no! What?
Yeah, their scoreboard just. We're not the only ones having technical difficulties.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there. But apparently that was a strikeout.
No. Should be 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Something's missing. I'm not sure what exactly happened there, but we're just going to put it down as a strikeout, but no, it's still 1 out. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on there, because something just isn't adding up. Ball 2. They've got to be missing an out of some kind on the scoreboard. I'm going to put it down as a strikeout, because that's what it looked like, because nobody moved. So we're going to give a strikeout there. And now a 2-0 count. 2-0 count to Corey McEwen, the first baseman. So yeah, not exactly sure what happened there. We missed the pitch or something. Now line drive. That one in the gap. Kromanacher is there, makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. Good play there by Nathan Kromanacher. Gets his cousin, some sort of relation, out of a jam. So 1 hit, that runner is stranded at first. 1 strikeout. We head to the 7th. 3-0 Chaparrals.
Independent Mortgage Corporation, we close loans fast. Homeowners, home buyers, and realtors love it.
Fast? Anybody can claim they're fast.
You're right, but we'll guarantee it. Our branch will close your loan in 30 days or less, or we'll pay your closing costs.
Why wait longer to be in the home of your dreams? Why worry about delays that could affect your closing?
At Fairway, we're fast. We guarantee it. 30 days or less, or we'll pay your closing costs.
Call today to find out how you can be in the home of your dreams.
Faster with Fairway.
Forward Bank, originally incorporated in Marshfield, has been around for 100 years and in those 100 years has grown tremendously and continues to do so. With locations in Colby, Greenwood, Marshfield, Medford, Stanley, Thorpe, and Withee, they are always looking to be part of your family, business, farm, or nonprofit. For personal loans, business loans, life insurance, or homeowners insurance, stop by one of their 7 convenient locations and see how they can help you move forward.
Right, back here from Jack Hackman Field as we get set. First pitch into Jacob Ertl, who is in now for Coleman Schilling. Oops, wrong side. Oh, new DH. Okay, new DH. So Nathan Kromanacher is out. Ertl in, as it is 2 balls to Ertl. So the one piece we missed there. Now, pitch comes in, fouled back. It's fouled back there, and we are now 2-1 on the count to Ertl. Now we get set here, look in again, and pitch comes in. That one is a strike, does get dropped, but it's 2-2. 2-2 here. Nobody out. Ertl, the new DH, in for Kromanacher. That one is a strikeout. Ertl goes down swinging for out number 1. That brings up Sean O'Connell as we get our camera reset out there in the outfield. A little dark.
I feel better about it now than it was.
Very good.
I hope my viewers appreciate it.
Yep, absolutely. We give you about as close as you're going to get to a MLB style pitcher catch, that pitcher angle that they give you there. As now we'll see number 9, Caleb Kromanacher, warming up for the Chaparrals. Now we see that ball grounded to second. Easy play to first. 4-3 on the putout. Sean O'Connell goes down. 2 away. And that will bring up I'm off somewhere here, but that Nate McDonald is up. As the wind really picks up, we might...
Yeah, there we go. We got our second angle back, went out for a second.
Yep, wind really picking up here. Not sure if we're going to be able to continue from our vantage point here. That ball comes in, and that is strike 1 to Nate McDonald. And honestly, I think this half inning, we'll see. We might try and get you might try and see how it goes. Strike 2, but I think it might just be too windy for us to be staying out here, as my chair just tipped over as I stood up. We got stuff, camera shaking and stuff like that, and it's just getting a little difficult out here. Swinging a foul back, staying alive. 0-2 as we are in the bottom of the 6th. Got my innings a little messed up there, but we're in the bottom of the 6th. Chaparrals batting with a 3-0 lead. Thank you to everyone who is stuck out there with us here. Interesting game. Chaparrals scored 3 runs in the 4th inning. And that's been all the offense here really today. That 3-run inning, all kind of set up by that error by the center fielder. Wade Farmer calling off the second baseman, then not able to make the play. Pitch comes in, swing and a miss. That ball under Langben. He can't find it. Throw to first. Not in time. Not in time. McDonald will chase down, so that will go down as a K and then E2.
That was a great
play.
running effort.
Good. Langben just couldn't find that ball as it ended up directly underneath him. Give credit to McDonald for getting down the line on that one. As now Caleb Kromanacher will come to the plate. 2 outs, runner on first. That is one of these innings where you see that before. We saw the Brewers do it a few years ago where you get a pitcher, can't happen here. Now the ball gets past Langben. McDonald gets a second, now he's going to try for third. Throw to third, not in time. McDonald goes first to third on a wild pitch, and now
he's eyeing up.
He's dancing around there as Langben was still way back by the backstop. He was eyeing up a look at home there, but no, he will stay at third. So a wild pitch will advance McDonald all the way to third. 2-base wild pitch. We talked about that really deep backstop here behind home plate. Pitch comes in. That is a strike. Count goes to 1-1 on Caleb Kromanacher. 1-1 the count. 2 outs. Runner on third. Just trying to poke that one into a gap in the outfield here. Pitch comes in. That one popped up. That one's going to get out of play back behind the Chaparrals dugout. And it is 1-2. Beautiful sunset here. We'll try and get you a shot of that in the next half inning as we will keep it here for at least another inning. We'll see if the wind keeps picking up. We might be forced to pack it up a little bit here, as it is now a 2-2 count. Is that one a ball? Or excuse me, 2-2. 2 outs. Runner on third. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Kromenacher goes down on strikes, and that will take us now to the top of the 7th. No runs, no hits, 1 left. 2 strikeouts and 2 errors on the catcher. We head to the 7th, 3-0, Chaparrals. Okay, you know what? Just a second.
High quality natural stone granite, as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone.
Back here. Sorry for that little blip on YouTube for you guys there. Trying to get things shaken out here. A little bit of delay on the computer, but I think we got it fixed now. As we get set for the top of the 7th inning, the Merchants will come up with Schilling, Langben, and Farmer. Second pitch comes in. That is Caleb Kromenacher now on the mound for the Chaparrals. 2-0 count on Coleman Schilling. 3-0 count now as Kromenacher comes in. The kick and the pitch. Ball 4, that one goes all the way to the fence. Schilling running quickly to first, but he'll make the turn but not go anywhere. That is ball 4. And we have a runner on first with nobody out. That will bring up the catcher, Logan Langben, looking to avenge some of those 2 errors he had in the top of the inning. Ended up not hurting anything. He had the first pitch comes in. That is a strike to Langben. 1-0. He had the passed ball on the strikeout of McDonald. Second pitch comes in. That is a strike. 2-0-2. The pass ball to McDonald, and then the pass ball again that allowed McDonald to advance from first to third, but no harm done as they got out of that inning with a strikeout. Pitch comes in. That one a little low. 1-2. Top of the 7th. They do play 9 here. High school they play 7. Obviously they play 9. Other big difference, wood bats. Love to hear that sound. Is that ball right back up the middle and under the glove of the second baseman into center field. Schilling will stop at third. We will have first and third, nobody out. That one will go down as an error on the second baseman, and the Merchants are in business. First and third, nobody out. And Wade Farmer coming to the plate. Just, that ball up the middle can be very dangerous, especially, I don't know if Kromenacher got a glove on it. That's a strike. Excuse me, no, that's Langben. Okay. So check that. Now Langben is up, and that is a strike. Now a ball. Still getting into the swing. Weren't planning on having baseball quite so quick because we got a whole bunch of people crowded around our second camera. Taking a look at the bike gang out there. Swing and a miss, strike two. If they're still around, we'll see if we can get you a shot of them here before the end of the game. About 6 kids out there on bikes that are right behind our camera, right in dead center field.
And I doubt they know that the mic is off.
Yeah, they've been cheering quite loudly right at that camera, but nope, nothing coming through from that as that microphone is off. Now throw back to first, nothing doing there. 1-2 count. At least I'm pretty sure that microphone's off.
It's off, I checked.
Okay, good. We made sure, because you never know. Comes to the plate, that one is a little low, drops down. 2-2. 2-2, nobody out. Runners first and third. Great opportunity here for the Everest Merchants. See if they can do something with this here. You've seen both teams have opportunities. Pitch comes down, fall back. Staying alive is Langben. Still 2-2. Really here you're looking at this and you're really looking to see, here if they can at least chip into this lead. If you're Everest, if you're Marshfield, you're just hoping to hold on and get out of this with hopefully only one run. Any ball hit deep enough in the outfield, and you're easily going to score from first. That ball gets passed. Coming down to the plate, easy score, and the Merchants are on the board. Merchants are on the board, 3-1. That was a ball in the dirt, gets past the catcher. This catcher, Sean O'Connell. And now 3-2 with a runner on, 3-1, runner on second, 3 full count coming up here as Kromenacher comes set from the stretch. Takes a look back at second. Kick and the pitch. Strike 3 called. Langben thought he was heading to
the dugout.
Well, yeah, he thought he was heading to first, but nope. Luckily the dugout's the same way and he can fake it out because he definitely thought that was ball 4, but nope, that is out number 1. He just kind of peeled off there once the ump made the call, and he headed back to the dugout. Now we get time, and umpire pointing at something. Not sure what time was called for, or I think he might have been the pitcher calling time. But he comes set, Kromenacher, looks back at second. Long look back at second. Now takes another quick glance. Now comes to the plate. That ball is in the dirt. Now they might have him. Throw, no.
Oh, the drop.
Oh, dropped it. I don't think he would have gotten the tag on him, but give him a good scare. Keep him close. Little bit better throw there might get him. But as it stands, ball 1. 1 out. 3-1, Chaparrals leading. Merchants looking to cut into this lead. That is a strike. That
was a quick one.
Right there, 1-1 count. Comes set. That ball in the dirt. Picked up nicely by O'Connell. 2-1. Set here, Kromenacher comes set. Comes to the plate, swing and a miss. The ball dropped, but that's strike 2. 2-2. Nobody advances. That ball stayed right there. And it almost looks like our bike crew might have grown again.
Maybe.
Look at that shot here. Now they're going to wipe the plate off, and I'm not sure. That one might have gotten a piece of the catcher there, and umpire giving a little courtesy, go wipe the plate off, give him a second to try and, catch his breath. As we'll see another player cut to the bullpen here. Ooh, and they do call it. Okay. Wasn't sure. Umpire calls it from home, and that is I believe, I'm gonna give that one as a swinging. He didn't point, but that looked like a swing from out here, so that's a swinging.
He didn't really pull it back either. He just left
it out there, so that was a swinging strike. So 2 outs. Hoping here to get out of this with only that 1 run.
Ooh, hard swing.
Hard swing and a miss. Strike 1. So, looking at where the Chaparrals were at the beginning of this inning, look at where the Chaparrals were at the beginning of the inning. Lucky to still be in this position they're in.
Yeah, they really stopped Everest momentum.
Yep. They did give up the 1 run, but you kind of expect that at this point. Pitch comes in, little grounder to the third. Will look the runner back now, throws across, and then makes a stretch and gets the out. 5-3 put out, and they escape first and third, nobody out, only giving up the 1 run on a wild pitch. 2 walks, no hits, 1 runner left. We head to the bottom of the 7th. It is time to stretch here at Jack Hackman Field. 3-1 Chaparrals.
Hi, I'm Corey Hoffman with Marshfield Insurance. I'm a commercial insurance agent here in the office. One of the greatest risks that property owners face here in the upper Midwest and this time of year is slip and fall claims. So legally, as property owners, we owe a duty to provide a safe environment to our visitors and our employees. There's several different ways we can prevent or mitigate this exposure. Obviously, we want to be out there and removing the snow and then salting and sanding whenever necessary. In addition to that, you should keep a log of every time that is done, the date and time and what was done. This will help if you do get a lawsuit against you from an incident happening. You have a reasonable means of defending yourself that yes, we did salt and sand at a particular time. Another way that we can mitigate these types of losses would be you use a snow removal service or contractor. They're doing all that for you, but you should also document when and where, what they do. But also take it a step further and see if you can get your business, or if you're homeowners, named as an additional insured on their liability policy. That way, if there is an event, their policy will defend you. And a third way of trying to mitigate these claims would be if you have the means to have like surveillance cameras out on your lot or your sidewalks. Obviously, that's a good means of determining what actually happened there. Sometimes these are phantom incidents where somebody may claim that it happened on your property, but perhaps it really didn't. So if you have any further questions about how to prevent slip and fall incidents from occurring or how your insurance policy will cover them, please give us a call here at Marshfield Insurance. The number is 715-387-4443. And again, I'm Corey Hoffman. Have a great day.
Welcome back. News just came across. Brewers select outfielder Garrett Mitchell with the 20th overall pick in the MLB draft. Garrett played at UCLA. Looking here at the information, he is a junior, played 4 years. Outfielder, bats left, throws right, 6'3", 215 pounds. Played in Orange Lutheran High School. So Brewers pick up an outfielder in the first round of the 2020 MLB draft. As we come first pitch to Donovan Brandel is a ball. Just making sure I was right there. I was looking at that. So Brewers had an outfielder in the first round. Obviously a weird draft this year as that ball is high, as pitches high as well, 2-0. There will be There will be only 5 rounds this year, and obviously we're still waiting to hear if we're going to get Major League Baseball this season. I think we will. Pitch comes in. That one is high, 3-0. Just some things to work out between the players and the owners in terms of how long the season will be, what the rules are going to be for the playoffs, that kind of stuff. But we will get professional baseball at some point. Pitch comes in. That is a strike. Get me over strike there from the Everest Merchants. As the wind starts to pick up here again coming directly from the east, as the sun is now completely set and it is starting to really cool off. High pitch, ball 4, leadoff walk for the Chaparrals. Right fielder coming up. Kick and the pitch. Just, again, high. High.
Hi.
Sorry, just checking in with someone here quick. Second pitch comes in. That one comes in. That is a strike. But
That
again,
was pretty.
that was pretty, but again, high. So, yep, checking in, just reminding Rihanna to, we'll talk, yep, so pitch comes in. Oh, that one inside. Did it hit him? It did. I don't think he saw it hit. I don't think the batter thought it hit him, but it hit him. So that is a hit by pitch. And 2 on, nobody out here for the Chaparrals. All right, and the conversation out at the mound as not the position you want to be in. You finally got a run on the board. You finally broke into this one, and now 2 on, nobody out. Not the situation you want to be in. Not the situation you want to be in at all. First pitch comes in. That one is just outside. Ball 1. So ball 1. Next pitch comes in. That again outside. Ball 2. Everest might be running out of pitchers here. As we said, not much practice. I know the Chaparrals only had 2 practices prior to the start of this one. They had, well, really 1 practice. They had their tryout practice on Wednesday, and then they had a team practice on Sunday. Big swing and a miss there from Luke Wirtz, strike 1.
That's 2 balls, 1 strike, no outs.
2 balls, 1 strike, no outs, 2 on. And definitely a opportunity here. Luke Wirtz was looking for that 3-run home run on that swing, though, for sure. But kick and the pitch, that one outside again. 3-1 hitters count. And if you're a guy like Luke Wirtz with this wind blowing to left field as a right-handed hitter, you've got to be just absolutely salivating over the pitch that you're going to see here. Don't see too many home runs here, Jack Hackman. But we'll see what he can do, and this pitch comes in, and that is a strike, 3-2. Wirtz watched that one come in all the way. 3-2, so full count, nobody out. See what Wirtz can do here. Probably not looking for that big home run anymore, just looking to get this ball in play, get some runners moved over. Ball outside, ball 4, another walk, and we have bases loaded, nobody out. Nowhere to put them, and this is exactly what you want to see. Now here we can say 7 runs and we're out of here. 10-run mercy rule in the Dairyland League after 6. We see a pitcher warming up all the way across the field in the Everest bullpen down the right field line. First pitch comes in, swing and a miss, strike one. Strike one there on Jason Kurth. Second pitch comes in, takes a look, and that's a strike. And all of a sudden now, 0-2 count after two walks and a hit by pitch to load the bases. 2 straight strikes, and they've got an opportunity to get their first out here and set up an opportunity to get out of this inning with a double play. Long look in for the sign, now he steps off. Reset the signs here. Very important pitch. 1, you got the runner at second that might be able to figure the signs out. 2, you got the runner at third, so you want to make sure that you get the pitch right. Here comes the pitch. Ball in the dirt. 1-2.
Nice grab by the catcher, though.
Nice grab by the catcher. Good throwaway pitch there. 0-2 count. Throw, curveball low. See if you can get your guy to chase, but good plate discipline there from Kurth. Now 1-2 pitch incoming here. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So they get that first out on the strikeout. So that's a huge out because now you do open up that double play.
Infield backed up.
Infield backed up, double play depth. Well, backed up the middle, in on the corners. So middle infielders looking for that double play. I mean, that's a hard play to go home. And even when you bring the infield in, you open up so many more holes in the infield. Here, pitch comes in. That one shot down the line. That is a fair ball. 1 run is in. They will hold Gonzalez. And that's not Gonzalez. He was subbed out. But we do get a run. We keep the bases loaded on a dart single down the line there by Kromenacher. And 1 run in. It is now 4-1. And we can say 6 runs. We love baseball, but on a night like tonight is one of those nights where you really hope that you can get these runs across quick. And, it is a cold night out here, but pitch comes in just a bit inside. Ball 1. Taking an old hint that I heard from, of all people, Joe Girardi on a pregame show.
No, that's peculiar.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. 1-1. Yeah, 1-1. 1 out. Bases loaded. Pitch comes in. That one's going to go foul. Little tapper foul up the right field line. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 run across in this inning. Only 1 hit. 2 walks and a hit by pitch loaded the bases. And then a strikeout and then a single by Ertl got us where we are right now. Bases loaded, 1 out. Comes set, big kick, and the pitch popped up back behind home plate, stays alive. 1-2. Oh, dun, dun, dun. We don't have the shotgun mics. You can't hear. They got the fake organ music going here. Some good old baseball classics. Really good production job done by the guys up in the booth here at Jack Hackman Field. Give them a lot of credit. As pitch comes in, that one's inside. That'll even the count at 2-2. Getting back to our conversation. Oh, no, that was a strike. Wow, that was a very late call. But no, that is strike 3. 2 down. Wow.
Bases are loaded, though.
Bases are loaded, but now 2 outs. Need a base hit here. Get a few more of those insurance runs. Kick and the pitch. Okay, we're going to make sure that is a ball. Umpire slowly as this game has gone on, his strike calls have been getting later and later and later, and it's faked me out on more than a few occasions. Need a new pencil here. Old one getting dull. Strike. 1-1.
Yeah, he's got a flair for the dramatics, that one.
Yes, he does. And I think like his initial first strike count is pretty quick. Second strike gets a little bit longer. That third strike, he stands there and he waits. He wants everyone looking at him. Not really. I'm sure he's just thinking about it, making sure he's making the right call. The worst thing you can do is accidentally call strike 3. Ball outside. But trying again to get back to what I was talking about. If these people just move a little slower. Saw a thing on a pregame show from Joe Girardi about how you tell where a pitch is when you're looking from the dugout. You can tell like we're in a similar angle up and down, but you watch the catcher. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 2-2. We are in the bottom of the 7th. 1 run already across. Bases loaded.
A position I would not want to be in.
Oh, if you're Everest, give them credit. They had bases loaded, nobody out, and they've only given up 1 run. A good play on that base hit to get that ball back into the infield and hold them to just that single run. Strike 3 called, inning over. They leave the bases stranded. Interesting. We're going to go through this. 2 walks, a hit by pitch, 3 strikeouts, and 1 hit. 3 batters left on, 1 run across. We go to the 8th. 4-1, Chaparrals with the lead.
If your path to achieving your hopes and dreams is less than clear, Meyer & Associates provides the direction and guidance that helps put things into focus. We provide financial advice and customized solutions that help take the uncertainty out of your dreams for today and the future.
We can work together to make an honest assessment, understand your options, commit to a plan, live life brilliantly. Our team is here to help.
Forward Bank, originally incorporated in Marshfield, has been around for 100 years and in those 100 years has grown tremendously and continues to do so. With locations in Colby, Greenwood, Marshfield, Medford, Stanley, Thorpe, and Withee, they are always looking to be part of your family, business, farm, or nonprofit. For personal loans, business loans, life insurance, or homeowners insurance, stop by one of their 7 convenient locations and see how they can help you move forward.
We head to the 8th. Merchants in the 7th were able to get 1 run back and then gave it right back, but got themselves out of one heck of a jam there. Bases loaded, nobody out, and only gave up 1 run. Give credit to the pitcher, whose name I do not have. As one downside of being out here, if you don't have both rosters, it can be difficult to figure out exactly what's going on. A strike comes in the 8th to Nate McDonald. Oh, shoot, wrong side. Check that. It comes into Jace Bauman.
And excuse my sniffles if you're watching.
Yes, we both. The wind and the cold is definitely starting to mess with both of our noses here, but
not to
we're out
the
here.
Equipment.
We're out here making sure that you can see this game live from your living room. So,
or your bed, which sounds very cozy right now.
Anywhere indoors sounds very cozy. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down. And we head now to Brandon Kranz. Brandon Kranz, 1 for 2 in the game. Grounded out to the second, 1 for 1, grounded out to the, 0 for 1, grounded out to second baseman in the 3rd, then walked and was stranded in the 6th. First pitch comes in, that is a ball. 1-0. Go to the 8th. Now at this point, you almost kind of want looking at timeline, ball low in the dirt. 2-0.
New ball from the umpire.
New ball from the umpire. Check that out. Make sure it's not scuffed. It's one of those things you don't think about, but those little scuffs can be very helpful as a pitcher. If you get lucky and one's in the right spot, strike.
That can happen.
Right at the knees. That little bit of extra grip can be huge, especially if you're somebody that throws, a good hard curveball or a changeup. That touch of extra grip. Ball low. 3-1. Both teams, I think, kind of running out of pitchers. We've seen a lot of pitchers in these games. A lot of pitchers so far from both teams. 3-1 pitch, ball low, and a one-out walk. And that will bring up Ryan Hubasek. Yes, Hubasek. One down, Hubasek coming to the plate. Like we said, one of the fun names here in this one. Hubasek to go along with the Kromenackers. Bats from the right side. Comes set from the stretch, and the pitch, that one a little bit low. Ball 1. Concern here, just a lot of balls, but when you have a 3-run lead like this, you really want to see your pitchers just throwing strikes. Set, and the pitch, that one in there for a strike. 1-1. Looks like he could hear me from all the way out in left field. Without the wind, it wouldn't be a horrible night. But obviously, still seeing some of the effects from the storms last night. The field's is in pretty good shape. Some standing water along near the dugouts and stuff. That ball down and in for a strike.
One perk is that there's no bugs.
Yes, no bugs. Which is very good because I've yet to put my bottle of very good bug spray in my bag with all of our equipment here. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So nobody has yet to make good contact with the ball. We've had Bauman struck out, Kranz walked, now Hubasek strikes out. You got the three true outcomes in baseball. Play where no other fielder touches the ball but the pitcher and the catcher. The walk, the strikeout, and the home run.
I don't know, the outfielders gotta be getting pretty bored by now.
Oh? Well, always on your toes. That one in for a strike. 0-1. Yeah, if you're an outfielder, those kind of games those are the ones where you make mistakes. When something just doesn't quite go the way you think it's going to go, and you're not quite ready, and that one fouled back. 0-2. After that scare with that walk, Kromenacker moving quickly and getting that ball to home plate. Pitching, like I said, with that lead. Just getting that ball in the strike zone, make the hitter make contact. And the pitch.
Oh, wow.
Strike 3 called. Again, late call, but that is strike 3. Inning over. 3 strikeouts and a walk. 1 left. We head to the bottom of the 8th. 4-1 Marshfield.
And we're back.
All right, bottom of the 8th. Chaparrals are going to send up McDonald, Kromenacker, and Brandel. Top of the order here for the Chaparrals, leading 4-1 here, bottom of the 8th. Barring anything dramatic, one full inning left. Chaparrals looking to get a start. Everest in their league, but with some of the COVID concerns, not quite playing as many travel games. So there are going to be league games and non-league games against league opponents. Not every game against a team will count. Have not seen the schedule, have not had a chance to verify on the schedule if this one will count for a Dairyland. Actually, no, I know this won't because Dairyland League games are on the weekend. So this is technically a non-league game, even though it's against a league opponent. Saw that a lot of teams packing up this year, just choosing not to play with all of the concerns. Probably my favorite team name, they chose not to play, the Plover Pterodactyls.
Wow.
Which is hilarious because it's technically an alliteration, but you don't pronounce the P. As pterodactyl starts with a P. So the Plover Pterodactyls are not on the schedule this year. Fun team.
I see what they did there.
Yes. Creative down there in Plover. We will see, obviously, the Everest Merchants. We will see the Pittsville River Bandits, who joined the Dairyland League this year, their second year in operation. Jason Rayburn, former manager and center fielder of the Chaparrals, getting his team going down there. We will see them Sunday at 1:30 against these very same Everest Merchants. And then we will be back here that Sunday night. First pitch comes in, that one is a ball low. Back here Sunday night, here in the left field corner, our fun little on-focus left field corner studios we've got going on here, as the Chaparrals will be back in action in a league matchup. The pitch comes in, that one high, 2-0. So, day-night doubleheader coming up on Sunday. Lots of baseball action. As I think I've said it more times than there's not enough times to say it. It is just great to be back watching baseball. Pitch comes in 3-0. That one inside. Having to step out of the way of that one was McDonald, and now we're kind of getting into that range. We've seen a lot of pitchers not really stretched out yet. A lot of people, we weren't really sure we were going to get a season this year. That one bounces in front of the plate, ball 4-pitch walk here in the bottom of the 8th. Looking at much better weather on Sunday. Taking a look at that forecast, sunny skies in the high 60s. A little cool for June, but we'll take some sun, that's for sure. As we see, clouds breaking up above us here. Might get some nice stars out here later tonight. Hard to see them here. That one high, ball 1. Beautiful place to get a view of everything going on. A lot of fun to be sitting out here in the left field corner, even if the wind is trying to blow us into Portage County. Comes that long set and the pitch. That one dropped. Advancing throw to second is going to be cut off. And McDonald advances to second on the passed ball. 2-0 count now to Kromenacher. One thing I know I am going to need to grab for the table for Sunday night is a lamp. That one just tapped into left field. That one's going to be caught. That will send McDonald back to second. A line out to left gets us to out number 1. 4-1. Here you sit here, bottom 8, 1 out, runner on second. Walked and then advanced on the pass ball. This will bring up Donovan Brandel. Just making sure. We've had some confusion. And we're kind of out here, so we don't get the updates. So we kind of have to listen in to make sure we're right. But that one is a ball high and outside. That wind picks up on us here again, and we're just trying to block our mics, protect best you can. Thank you for sticking with us through this. This has been a interesting night, to say the least, as that pitch comes in, bounces, and gets all the way back to the backstop. McDonald heads to third. Now he's going to turn, and he's going to hold. McDonald thought about another one, and that is a second pass ball. and a second ball. So McDonald has walked and advanced on 2 passed balls. Actually, you know what? No, we're gonna mark that one. That was a wild pitch. I'm gonna make the decision and change that one. That one was a wild pitch.
I thought only one opinion mattered.
Well, that one doesn't come from the umpire, so I get to make that decision in my scorebook. We'll check the official scorebook, make sure I was right. But I'm pretty sure that's going to be an advancement on a wild pitch. That one a little bit low. The first one was definitely a pass ball. That one gets charged to the catcher. Wild pitch gets charged to the pitcher. And here comes the 3, and that's going to be a walk, and we're going to get first and third with 1 out on the second walk. Not the worst move there. That might be another one of those unintentional, intentional walks where you realize that, there's no harm in putting him on first. Put him on, let him, if you get lucky, maybe he swings at the pitch low and you get a strike, but if not, okay, no harm there. Got a guy, you walked him and now you get to start new with a fresh count.
I mean, there's only 1 out. They could go for the double play.
Yep, does set up a double play, which is very good there. Conference on the mound, coach comes out, has a quick chat with his pitcher, comes set from the stretch, and heads down, and there we go. A get me over strike. Just get that first strike, get that psyche back. That 0-1 count, more opportunities. That's one of those things you don't really think about. The way much more that you can do on a 1-0 count, on a 0-1 count compared to a 1-0 count. Pitch comes in, that one popped up, that one's going to head back behind home plate. Maybe a play, lands in play, but a little too far back. Again, we talk about that ample amount of space there behind home plate. Just so much space there behind home plate. And even on a ball that stays in play, just very difficult as a catcher to get the mask off, find it, and get in position to make a catch, especially one that didn't get a lot of air like that one. So 0-2 count, 1 out, first and third. We're in the bottom of the 8th. Chaparrals leading 4-1. Come set. Doesn't take a look at either runner. Now, their little base hit, that one's going to get through. 1 run is in. And they're going to hold the runner. That's going to be Brandel that's going to hold at second. So McDonald scores on the base hit by the right fielder. I'm not sure who that is anymore, as there have been a lot of changes. So
I see 20.
20, and the wind has taken our program, and it is probably in Auburndale by now. So we're going to have to kind of wing this one. I believe that's Croman. That might be no, I'm not sure who. I think that's one of the Cromanockers, but that wouldn't make sense either. So I'm not sure what's going on there. We're just going to play it by ear. Now that one high up in the air. That one's going to go into center field. Center fielder playing the wind, and that one just died off, but that one will be caught. That one I know is Jason Kerr, so that is a fly out to center field.
Leaving his runners on first and second.
Yep, leaving runners on first and second as we get everything updated here. 2 outs now. Bottom 8. Again, to get out of, they've just kind of been in this jam the whole time, but to get out of this with 1 run is actually pretty good if you are the Merchants. See if they bring in to close this one out, as that is a ball high to Ertl.
I was half waiting for the ump to call that late.
Yep, ump has had a inconsistent strike zone here tonight. Because then again, they haven't had much practice, as there was no high school baseball, so umpires coming in fresh and clean here too, as comes in swing and a miss, strike 1. As the wind really starting to pick up here. Hopefully just a half inning left. Just a half inning left here. Hopefully, 4 outs away from being This one, that pitch comes in. That's a strike. 1-2 the count. 2 outs. Everest looking to get out of this one. They're going to need 4 to extend this one here in the bottom. On the top of the 9th, excuse me. Comes set. Looks in. Big kick. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 3. Ertl strikes out swinging. We head to the top of the 9th. Last chance for Everest. They will send up McEwen, Schilling, and Langben here in the 9th as we head out 5-1 Chaparrals.
Hey sports fans, if you're looking for the best chair in the house, come down to R&R Flooring and Furniture in Spencer. We carry Franklin furniture, Lang furniture, Serta recliners, Simmons recliners, electric chairs, chairs that have phone chargers in. That is the best chair in the house. Come down and see us. We also have these sports tables and anything you want. Brewers, Bucks, Badgers, come on in. Thank you.
Back here, top of the 9th, last chance for the Everest Merchants, and they will send up 5, 6, and 7. Corey McEwen, Coleman Schilling, and Logan Langben to try and get back in this one. Reminder to check back tomorrow. We will be at Marshfield Fairgrounds Park for Adult Slow Pitch League Softball. For those of you that have never watched those games, they are a lot of fun, a lot of offense. Remember playing back in the day, and not to brag, but I do have a season where I did hit 670.
Wow, not to brag though.
Not to brag, just informing you on exactly how good the offense is in those games. That somebody like me who has exactly 0 athletic talent hit 670. First pitch comes in here to Corey McEwen, and that one is a ball.
Looks like the stands have cleared out just a bit.
Yep, stands clear out just a bit. Ball 2. People heading for the seats, but there's one thing in baseball, and I don't want to think about it. I don't think Rihanna wants to think about it. There is no clock. There is no time limit. You can come back from any deficit. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Strike 2.
Strike 2, excuse me. Oh, again, that fooled up by that delayed call by the umpire. I saw that ball come in, and he just took his time making that call. And I'm looking down at my score sheet. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That ball gets passed. And McEwen is going to reach on the strikeout, so that is going to be a K, and that is going to be a passed ball that is going to be a passed ball charge to the catcher and a strikeout. So you get, a little demoralizing as the pitcher. You get the strikeout and you still have a runner on first. But this does now set us up for one of those fun little pieces of trivia. This is the one way you can get more than 3 strikeouts in an inning, because the pitcher still gets credit for the strikeout.
The catcher's got to drop the ball.
Catcher's got to drop the ball, but the pitcher will still get credit for the strikeout. Swing and a miss, strike 1. One of those cute little oddities. We saw it with the Brewers about, I want to say in 2017. I can't remember who the pitcher was, but 4 strikeouts. It was Freddie Peralta. 4 strikeouts in the inning.
Wow.
Make sure, though, that is a ball.
That was a ball? Really?
That was a ball. It was close. It was up towards the top of the zone, but again, as we said, only one opinion truly counts, even though we will give you ours. Kick and the pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 2 and another drop pitch. Something to keep an eye on there. Kept it in front of him this time. Keeps the runner at first, but And now a bit of a conversation. Oh, switch of a ball here, and I think we're going to have a conversation about the signs. That's what that looks like. Is there's been some runners crossed up here. Umpire, I think he wants to go home because he's very quick to get out there and break up this little conversation. We are in the top of the ninth. Chaparrals lead 5-1, looking to get their season off on the good start. Don't forget we have doubleheader action on Sunday. The Everest Merchants are down in Pittsville to take on the Pittsville River Bandits. Kick and the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. There we go. So 1 out, 2 strikeouts in the inning, and he's setting himself up. Let's see if he can do it. One of those fun little oddities that you always one of those things you only get in a sport like baseball that really talks about numbers and stats, where you would have all these neat little things that can happen. Swing and a miss, strike 1. So now you got this little bit of excitement. You're like, okay, can we get the 4 strikeouts in an inning? The kick and the pitch. Nope. Base hit up the middle. They're going to go to second for 1. Relay first. Not in time. They get rid of the lead runner at first. Fielder's choice. That one will go down 4-6. Langben will reach on the fielder's choice. And we have 2 outs. And last hope here for the Merchants is Wade Farmer. Wade Farmer, who has struck out 3 times tonight. Ball in the dirt.
I love an underdog.
Yep. You know, some people would say he's due.
Yeah, he was just warming up.
Yeah, you know, already wearing the golden sombrero, already wearing the hat trick. See if he can get himself the golden sombrero and end this one. Kick and the pitch. Little flare foul down the right field line. 1-1 the count. Yep, that magic golden sombrero, that is not something you want to end up with. 4 strikeouts in a game. Really don't want to end up with that one.
Well, they do have a runner on first.
So, I mean, you need him to reach, and then 1 more to get the tying run to the plate. And that one popped up. Right side, I think that one's going to get out of play. Down to their final strike. 1-2 count. We're going to forego interviews here after the game, get packed up, get out of the wind before something tips over or anything like that. But don't forget, 6:30 is the first pitch of the first game. Tomorrow night, swing, and that one, in the dirt. 2-2. Don't forget, tomorrow night, 6:30 is the first pitch of the first game. We will have softball from Fairgrounds Park, and then we will see the Chaparrals at 7 o'clock on Sunday night. But prior to that, at 1:30, we will have the Merchants and the Pittsville River Bandits. Pop foul into the fence. Staying alive.
Fighting.
He is fighting to stay in this one. That's what you want to see from a guy. 3 strikeouts on a cold, windy night. He could just pack it up, take a hack, go home. But nope. Wade Farmer's in there hacking and absolutely trying to keep this game alive for the Merchants. Comes set, the kick and the pitch. Fouled back. No! That was a swing and a miss. So that is a strikeout, and he reaches.
He dropped the ball.
That looked like it was foul, and I think the catcher's having a discussion with the umpire about that. That looked foul. That looked like a foul ball, but no, that will count.
Straight back over the plate. He missed it.
So that is a strike and another passed ball. So now first and second, 2 outs.
Wait, does that count as a strikeout then?
Yes, it does.
So
the pitcher has 3 strikeouts in the inning and 2 outs. And that includes the fact that there was that fielder's choice. Pitch comes in, that is outside for a ball.
So we could still get 4 strikeouts this inning.
We could still get 4 strikeouts this inning. It is just, I'm going to have to look it up and we'll talk about it on Sunday in both games, what the record is. Little flare, that one is going to drop in for a base hit. into right field. McEwen will come in to score. First and second still, and the Everest Merchants are within 3, keeping this one alive. That's a single and an RBI for Henrik Waldar. Trying to read my score sheet here. So that will bring all the way across.
We are getting wobbly.
Yep, the wind is picking up here even more.
It's challenging us.
Very challenging. Hope you're hearing us because we're having a lot of fun here. 5-2. In fact, Mr. Farmer does get his golden sombrero. He strikes out 4 times tonight. And reach base. That is a stat line you're not going to see every day as that one comes in for a ball to Jace Bauman, the leadoff hitter.
Oh my! Oh my!
This is really starting to pick up here.
I almost shut the laptop.
So hopefully we can get out of this soon before swing, and that one falls right off. Oh no, is that no, they're going to call that foul. That was off of them. Okay.
Uh-oh, I think we just lost home plate.
Nope, it's there.
Not on here. Barely. Barely, barely. Let's see where they stand.
Yeah, camera moving around out there. We'll do the best we can here to bring you the
Lucky we got a
conclusion of this one.
lefty hitting.
Yes, lucky. The 2 very lefty-heavy lineups. We've talked about it a lot here today, but advantage for us right now. Right-handed hitter coming up after this, so we'll do the best we can as the cameras are moving. Our camera that's about a block away is moving around on us a little bit in this wind. Pitch, little bouncer. That one's going to go to first. Step on the bag, and we are done. The Chaparrals will start their season out with a win. They move to 1-0. No league record. Handshakes coming up. We are going to take a quick break, and we'll come back with a very, 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 very quick run through of the stats, and we will be back right after this.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection